It's a universal fact that every achievement in life starts with a dream. And if I might add, one needs to be ambitious and plan effectively for his everyday living. For young Nigerians who intend to venture into politics, the desire to bring change in governance of the people is paramount. Now talk about a generational shift in leadership. Today on the program, we will be speaking with a young Nigerian desirous of this change and has been able to achieve his dream of bringing governance to his people. Honorable Abidemi Adeyemi, a lawmaker representing Yagba West constituency in the Kogi State House of Assembly, joined the defunct Alliance for Democracy AD, which then became known as the Action Congress and is now the Action Congress of Nigeria, the ACN, the only ACN member in a 25-member state legislature. He is also the head House Committee of Transport and Communication, amongst other committees. What does the business of making laws mean to him, and what are his views on leadership in Nigeria today? I am Ayatunde Balogun, and you're welcome to Question Time. Honorable Adeyemi, you're welcome to Question Time.
Thank you very much.
Now, I'm here sitting and I'm looking at you and I'm saying to myself, what a vibrant young man I have as a guest for this week. And it's quite amazing to know that you are a lawmaker from Kogi State. Now, tell me your experiences as a lawmaker in the state. But first, before you answer that, of course, this is another democratic dispensation. Elections have been held. We've had governments in the states, in the local, and of course in the various state legislatures. Now, how has it been? What have you been able to do, you and your colleagues as lawmakers? What cogent laws have been made, if I may put it that way?
Well, first of all, in our own case, we've not conducted the governorship election and, of course, the chairmanship election. So what we had was just
That's for the local governments?
For the local government. What we had was just the National Assembly and, of course, the State House of Assembly. That's how far we've gone. Now, talking about, we've actually seated for, I think it's barely 2 months. When we came in, we had to go on a recess of 3 weeks, I think, for the office to be able to put in place the things that will make the smooth running of our operations possible. Then secondly, now we are on recess again. You know, this fasting is on.
Yes.
So we are resuming September 6th. But within this short period, a lot has gone in the house. You see a lot of meaningful motions. Particularly, our people were very concerned about the state of our roads. The state of our roads in Kogi State is very, very bad. And the legislature has been able to shed a lot of light on it. And even to the extent of putting up the way forward at the government level, state government level, and at the federal level. And of course, we are still doing something about it. As I am talking to you, the House, including the leadership of the House, we are ready to go to FEMA at Abuja to see the presidency. We are ready to go all the way to ensure that the roads in Kogi State are put in order. Then, of course, we've actually passed a bill on environmental sanitation. We intend to have an environmental agency in Kogi State to tidy up our environment. So all that and much more, I think the House is actually moving forward.
Still talking about your role as a lawmaker in the Kogi State House of Assembly. Now, you are the only ACN member in the Kogi State House and in about 25 constituencies, if I'm right. Yeah. Now, if we look at other states, for instance, talk about Ekiti State, we have sort of an equal number, of parties. Talk about the ACN and the PDP. In some states, the ACN even outnumbers the PDP and some other states. But in your case, it's just you're just the only one. Now, how do you cope? 1 out of 25. How do you make your voice heard?
Yes, I think basically, one thing you must know is that we are all human beings, regardless of the party which we represent. And even before forming the party, we've always been associating. We interact as human beings. We share certain values. So what I'm trying to tell you in essence is that the level of relationship goes a lot to determine how well we fare together. And I think at the end of the day, everybody in the house, all we want to do is, one, achieve what is good for our constituency. In the process, achieve what is good for the state at large, achieve what is good for ourselves. So, if that is coming in from any quarter, I don't think anybody will irrationally stand against that. So, as much as we have differences, on the basis that we have to move forward, I think there's unity in our difference. On the basis that we both agree that we have to move forward and Kogi State has to reach the promised land, then there's a unity in that difference.
So you don't feel intimidated in any way?
It's not as if
only ACN member.
The issue of intimidation doesn't come in. I don't think I can be intimidated. Well, our party has enough in terms of substance and background to fortify its candidates wherever they are. You see, the strength of we members of Action Congress is our ideology. It's a deep-rooted philosophy. We've been there for long, so we are not intimidated wherever we find ourselves. But if I tell you that I don't feel it, I do. There's that, it exists.
Because you talk about the state executive even being run by the PDP,
yes.
And how do you try to get the laws passed when you push out for?
Okay,
for
let me put it this way. We have actually moved to motion. One was on decentralization, as in turning Kogi State University to a multiple campus basis. Then the second was on revenue generation. I think the campus issue didn't actually find its way through, but collectively, the revenue generation was, it scaled through at the end of the day. So this shows you, not all the times, we won't always have our way all the time, but when we have salient issues, when there are some things that you can't turn around, we have our way. And I'm telling you, at a personal level, I think I have a relationship with a whole lot of people in the house. Forget PDP, I think we have nice minds in the house. We really have nice minds. Though not all, but we have a couple of nice minds that even in ACN, you will try hard to beat. So we have nice minds in the house. And I think we are working well on that basis, at least to start from there, even if it's not.